Are you looking for the best handheld GPS? In this video we will look at some of the best handheld GPS before we get started with our video. We have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Garmin GPSMAP 67i. It's not often that one product in a category so easily beats them all, but Garmin's GPSMAP 67i is universally acknowledged as the best of the best. It's expensive, yes, but once you appreciate its depth of features and unflinchingly reliable GPS signal, you'll soon understand where the money is spent. It's IPX7 waterproof rated, 30 minutes submerged, incredibly robust, and the 3-inch color screen is good, although the glass is a touch reflective at times. It lacks a touchscreen, and remembering what life was like pre-smartphone takes plenty of getting used to. For the most part, however, you're better off setting or manipulating a route using the desktop or Garmin Explore smartphone and app before uploading it wirelessly to the device. Battery life is also class-leading, with 185 hours available in basic tracking mode and 840 hours in low-power expedition mode. But it's the fact that Garmin supports all major satellite systems that makes finding a signal incredibly easy. As part of my test, I headed to the nearest forest and even deep into the canopy, and it never flinched. For $100 less, you can buy the standard, but also excellent, with the main difference being it doesn't benefit from Garmin's inReach technology. This is a next-level communication system using the Iridium satellite network that allows you to send two-way text messages without cell coverage. It's a premium subscription offering that also includes global SOS alerts and hyper-accurate weather and mapping. Excessive for most, but life-saving for those that really need it. Expensive. Too many buttons. Number 2. Garmin Montana 700. I'll be the first to admit this enormous handheld GPS looks like the sort of device a doomsday prepper would whip out of their tactical backpack. The military-grade IPX7 waterproof casing feels indestructible, and the large 5-inch, 480 by 800 pixel, Gorilla Glass display is a joy, not least because it's touchscreen. We're not talking silky iPhone levels of touch control, but it makes a huge difference when scrolling across maps and dialing in routes. As with the GPSMAP 67i above, the Montana supports multi-GNSS satellites for as close to guaranteed global coverage. The two devices share many of the same features, including Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectivity, and access via Garmin's suite of smartphone apps, plus multiple preloaded topo-active maps and city navigator street maps. The Montana's big screen and wide choice of vehicle mounts makes it doubly useful as a sat-nav in an RV, mounted on snowmobiles, bikes, or quads. At 1.45 pounds, it's chunky for backpackers, but the quality of the screen combined with its pinpoint navigational prowess and 16 GB expandable memory, microSD, means many will endure the wait for the big screen mapping. The screen impacts battery life, but it's good for a weekend, and while you can't swap out the built-in battery with some AAs for extra power, you can buy a, albeit for an extra $100. The Montana 700 doesn't feature Garmin's inReach satellite communication and SOS capabilities, but, as with the Garmin GPSMAP 67 range, you can spend another $100 for the huge, expensive. Number 3. TwoNav Terra. TwoNav is a Spanish mapping and handheld GPS brand available in over 20 countries. They're best known in road and MTB cycling circles, where they compete alongside cycling computers such as the. But the Terra has made it onto our list because it's every bit as good at tracking hikes as it is bikes. As such, it's a rare multifunctional handheld with the added bonus of multi-band GPS. The Terra is a light, 6.9 ounces, IP67 rated, including excellent dust protection, not just waterproofing, device with a 3.7-inch, 480 by 640 pixels, color touchscreen. It's comfortable in the hand and also features a low-profile quick-lock handlebar mount on the back. The screen is bright, the supplied maps are detailed in either 2D or 3D, and it's fairly intuitive to create routes and drop pins with. It can also track all manner of sport metrics, link to heart rate monitors, and offer turn-by-turn road navigation. It's also got a speaker that beeps loudly to keep you on track, great if you're cycling fast, worth muting if you're having a walk. You also get a 1-year subscription to TwoNav's semi-SOS system for an additional charge. If there's an emergency, you'll be able to send an alert to 2 preset contacts and also transmit your exact position in real time. TwoNav also has extensive desktop mapping tools and a smartphone app enabling you to plan routes in epic detail, view notifications, transfer files and upload achievements to the likes of Strava and Training Peaks. In practice, everything I tried worked, but it lacked the ease of the Garmin ecosystem. It's not a disaster, but you will need practice to get the most out of this otherwise impressive device. Screen can lag. Not quite as polished as a Garmin. World of MTB names Terra the best MTB GPS of 2023. The German MTB reference magazine highlights Terra's screen, high quality of maps, connectivity features, and synchronization with other training applications. Load an infinite number of routes or create them point to point on reliable and highly detailed topographic maps. If a route doesn't convince you, adapt its itinerary, modifying its path, or create variants. You will always be in control. The intense sunlight in your outings will no longer be a problem. With Terra's powerful screen, you will avoid reflections and lack of visibility. Find unmarked paths and other points of interest close to your current position. Characteristics: GPS, Galileo, GLONASS, Beidou satellite networks, dual Bluetooth technologies, 5G Wi-Fi, SBS Ignos, dimensions 80 by 115 by 19 mm, resolution 480 by 640 pixels, 3.7 foot, weight 198 gr, battery life 15H, 3 front buttons, 4 sides, 32 GB internal memory, USB-C communication port. Includes maps of North America from TomTom, TomTom United States of America plus Canada plus Mexico, OSM World, 3D relief.